But we've got the Express there, Steve.
Front page of the Express has myth migrants boost economy must be busted. This is senior Tories demanding that Rishi Sunak gets rid of this liberal immigration rules, claiming that it's a myth that migration boosts Britain's economy or the economic growth. This is one of those where you need the nuance, and nuance is boring and everyone hates it because it includes a bit of the other side that they don't like.
Yeah.
Migration does boost GDP as a total.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily always great for GDP per capita and is not necessarily great beyond just shy of one generation. There was a whole documentary thing on YouTube, which I voiced, which is great, about Canada, how they were chasing bigger GDP. So you get lots of immigration. It is true, your GDP goes up.
Yeah.
But just shy of a generation later, the resources required by the nation then goes up as well. So it's a short-term fix. But what they're not doing here, what bothers me in this story, they're not pointing out that the Tories know this, that it does have a boost, and they go, oh, we want to stop immigration. Go on in and go. So we want to boast about the GDP whilst pretending we're stopping immigration.
Yes, they've been lying for decades, haven't they? That's the problem. And you're absolutely right, of course. I mean, I remember people talking about the pension black hole in the 80s. We knew it was coming. It's just no shock. And it sort of went quiet. They're like, well, wonder what they're going to do about it then. And then you find out that's what they're going to do about it. And it's a very short-term solution. Because if all the people, all the immigrants were to go back to their country of origin to retire, that would be one thing. But that isn't going to happen, is it?
No, absolutely. And also, we're told that our economy is like a Ponzi scheme, and we need to bring people in at the bottom to sustain the retirees and just the fat, lazy British people at the top. But we're not bringing people in at the bottom. We're bringing people up in at the top that need to be are dependent on the state, and they're bringing their families and they're bringing their friends and all the rest of it. The studies in Denmark showed, and other European countries showed that immigrants don't contribute as much to the nation's coffers as they take out. However, I'd temper that by saying, they take low-paid jobs sometimes that then free up other people to do more productive work.
So in theory,
So even though they might not be contributing as much to the coffers, their presence might be contributing. So there is a bit of balance and nuance.
That reminds me of Douglas Adams' line about shopping at airports, where because they don't pay duty or tax on the goods, they can afford to sell things at lower prices than you would pay on the high street, but they don't.